Hi guys, hi, Khalif here. Welcome to the next lesson. So this one, I am sharing with you our 12 weeks enterprise project plan. Whenever we build a chatbot, these are the steps that we always take. So in building your own chatbot, I would suggest you go through a similar kind of process to test out your bot, to see what goals, to see whether it's achieving the what you want it to achieve, right? So you don't have to follow step by step all these five levels that we've done, but you can take a look at what applies to you and see and use it, right? So I'll go through with you the project plan. There are five stages. The first stage is the startup and getting all the management team together. So you can see there's a kickoff meeting, and each column there's a task and what is the goal, what is being delivered, and what week it's supposed to be done. And we add, you can see notes over here. So the column with milestones, these are I would suggest that you use these milestones for your own chatbot as well. And if you're thinking of hiring another um, service provider or developer to create your future bots, or if you want them to edit your current bot, or if you want us to help you, this is the framework they will use, and I would suggest you use it as well to keep track of the project. So these are the columns, and there are five phases. Like I said, the first phase is the startup. Second phase is the planning phase. This is very important. Usually it's done on week number 2. This is where we speak to the people who are in charge of this project, determine what is the main objectives for the chatbot, right? So it could be um, to get more subscribers, or if the objectives could be answering FAQs or things like that. And so you can see there are five areas over here: one, two, three, four, five. And what are the goals? And here's a very interesting thing that we've just added: the translate objectives into user stories. So user stories makes it clear to the developer or even yourself why this bot is there. So that means you can say like, oh, okay, imagine a user comes to your company and how they're feeling, what are their problems in their mind. So what is the solution that they're trying to get from the bot? So if you can tell that story, then creating a bot to solve that problem, it makes it so much easier, right? So that's phase number 2. Phase number 3 is the content phase. This is usually what takes developers the most time to do, is creating the content. So it's writing a sample bot interaction. You gather all the content that's needed, and sometimes you want to develop bot personality, but this is a nice to have. You don't have to do it in the beginning. I would suggest choosing the name. Definitely do that right away. And all the other um, uh, rows over here is will guide you on what kind of content that you need to create, which includes the icons and logos and etc. The next phase is a technology phase. This is where you see what functionality that the bot needs for it to come live, and how to configure the bot on each channel. So for you who are in this masterclass, we'll be doing it on the Facebook channel. But later on, if you want to deploy it in WhatsApp or Instagram, or all other messaging channels, you want to take a look at how to integrate using the proper technology. Then is the pilot and launch phase. This is very crucial. So I would suggest to use maybe 10 to 20 pilot users preferably within your company. If it's not within your company, it's fine. But these are the people that will ask the bot certain questions, use it daily. Then, every day or every other day, you can go in behind the scenes and take a look at what are the inquiries or what are people asking that the bot can't answer. So after a while, usually this takes around a month or maybe 6 weeks of testing, where I would suggest when the lower margin errors the bot does, the more people you could onboard and get them to use the bot. So after maybe 2 months of this testing, the bot will be ready to be live. And finally is the project wrap up. And the bottom are areas of expansion where I think later on we could go through more detail. But all this is being used when we want to create a bot for enterprise. But if you are the company owner or the CEO or the founder, this could be a framework that you can have your staff even go through and make sure when you deploy the bot, everything is proper. So I hope that helps. This took quite a while for us to create and modify and things like that. So I hope it is valid for you. Have a great time using it. Thank you so much. I'll chat with you on the next video.